wanted to do an update. We did some changes on this install. We added isolation switches. This is for the back batteries, this is for the front batteries. And then we took out the Renogy 2000 watt inverter, which worked fine. It ran the AC and the TV and all the outlets. We went to a 3000 watt, which the benefit is you can actually, because we have the Outland Solar lithium batteries that discharge at 150 amps, you can run the AC and the microwave at the same time. But that wasn't why we changed out. The Renogy only had a 60 amp charger. This has 100 and it's variable, so you can adjust it. So if you're just plugged into, say, a 15 amp normal breaker coming out of a house, you can turn it down. Or if you're on a 30 amp, you can turn it up and get the charge you want out of it without blowing the breaker. And then these are the breakers for the solar panels. It has a automatic temperature gauge. As soon as it reaches 85 degrees, that fan kicks on and the hot air comes out there. I don't know if you can hear that. And this inverter does have the automatic switching system, so if you turn on the generator or plug into shore power, it'll automatically kick off the DC and then just cycle the AC power through the unit. So you don't have to worry about remembering to turn something, you know, on or off. And here, the AC's been running for about 3 hours, and you can see there's no shore power plugged in. There's one of the panels up there, no generator running, and you can see over there. And then it has 6 Outland Solar batteries in the back, 4 in the front, which these are fused here, and then the back ones are fused back there. And you can isolate between the front and the back batteries with the switches. And then it's got the Renogy 100 amp MPPT charge controller and an old Go power that we use just for keeping the engine battery charged up. He's running nice and cold. And we'll go up on top. Now these are bifacial panels. They're 111 on the bottom. So anything that reflects up or gets underneath, they will bring in power. And then the top is 375. And I found that these panels in good sunlight will run the AC without pulling any power from the batteries. If there was a third panel, it would do it pretty much for the majority of the day, but it fluctuates so much with 2 panels. You really need 3 to run it pretty continuous. And there's the 130 amp panel back there. And we built an aluminum frame that these panels slide in the side and lock in. Works out really nice.